From Illinois is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of this resolution. The release of the Taliban 5 in violation of a law that President Obama himself signed is among the greatest examples of this administration's disregard of the Constitution. It reflects contempt for this Congress and for the people who are represented here. Worst of all, his actions has emboldened Islamic militants and injured American service personnel and civilians around the world. 5 years ago, when I first came to Congress, the President announced his intentions to close the terrorist detention facility at Guantanamo Bay. The Justice Department went shopping for a prison back in my state of Illinois to relocate those most dangerous and hardened enemy combatants from the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Back then, Democrats had a majority in this House and a supermajority in the United States Senate. But even then, the President could not get authority from this Congress, controlled by his party in both chambers, to empty Guantanamo and move terrorists, even detained, back here to United States soil. Now, it's one thing for the President to defy any old law. It's another thing for the President to defy the very laws that he himself signed into law. But President Obama has gone even further. By refusing to notify Congress of his intention to open the gates at GITMO, and thus avoiding the anticipated political pressure that his carelessness would invite, the President has done the unthinkable. He's negotiated with terrorists, plain and simple. I would say that he's abused the office and the power which comes with it, except in this case, he has done something that he doesn't even have the power to do. Now, tonight, the President will address the nation about his latest strategy to deal with Islamic jihadists. But I would suggest that the world has seen enough of how this administration deals with terrorists, and nothing he says tonight can hide the growing sense among jihadists around the world that they finally have an American president who will negotiate with them. It's important for Congress to tell the world where we stand. I urge my colleagues to vote yes on today's resolution. I yield back.
The gentleman's time is expired.